Hey everyone, today we're back in the Turtle Pack, and we're gonna do a summon team with one of the new pets. It's actually not a new pet, it's the Wolverine, but it's a new ability. Now when 4 friends are hurt, it removes health from all enemies. It'll be 2 health, 4 health, 6 health, depending on levels, 1, 2, and 3. So let's get into the run. Typically in Turtle Pack, I don't run summon teams that often, but it kind of worked out in a way where the pets showed up, they presented themselves, and it just was kind of the path that the game showed me. And I know I have kind of a wide audience sometimes on these Turtle Pack videos. I know there's people who know this game very well, and I play a lot of meta builds, right? So I try not to over-explain things. But with Turtle Pack here, I know there's some people tuning in that are trying to get some tips and tricks for their wins in Turtle Pack, so I might explain some things that might be a little basic for some people, but I think it's crucial information. There's kind of the standard method to play certain things, right? One of them being the dog. The dog is a great tempo unit. When you summon a friend, it gains stats. The only problem with a dog is, let's use this mosquito as an example. If I find a mosquito in a shop and I stack this mosquito on top of this other mosquito, the dog will not gain the stats. It will not count as a friend summoned. A friend summoned has to be in an open slot. So basically I have these ants separate. Once I find a pet I should combine the ants and put the pet in separate so the dog gets the trigger. We'll see if I do it. I don't remember if I make mistakes or not in this run. And yeah, start a game in Turtle Pack is really tough when you run into horse teams and whatnot. So getting units like a bigger unit with a kangaroo behind it is great. So there you go, combine the ant, put the ant in separate, we get the dog buff. And I'm actually going to wait to combine. And because I wanted to save the level up there, I did not want to combine because I want to level up on turn 5. So if I wait to level up on turn 5, I can get a tier 4 pet. When you level up, it gives you a pet from the next tier. So if I level up now, it'll give me a tier 3. So anyway, moving on, we have a kangaroo level up saved up as well. So that's great. Double level up on turn 5 is great in Turtle Pack, but you really want to save those level ups or make sure you have level ups for turn 7, I think is a lot more crucial. A lot of times I'll level up like into Penguin on turn 5, but then I'm selling all these level 2 pets I have, right? Even if I got a Penguin right now, I would not want to keep this kangaroo. Like that's my theory in Turtle Pack. If you're struggling to get wins in Turtle Pack, if you get this kangaroo level 2 early like I do, scale it, keep it, and get a big pet in front of it that you'll scale harder, right? You don't really need to scale the kangaroo, scale it a little bit, but then just get something in front of the kangaroo that you scale, whether it's a summon pet or not. A summon pet's great like this, see, we get multiple triggers. If it's not a summon pet, get some stats on it, throw some pears on it, put a garlic on it, maximize those kangaroo triggers. So unfortunately, we're going to mess up our kangaroo synergy because I just want to get stats on this whale, so I just buy a giraffe. So we basically spent that whole turn making our team weaker just for a 1-1 buff on the whale. Not a good turn. Luckily, the giraffe gets sniped, so we get the kangaroo activations, but it doesn't matter. We still take the loss. I had 5 lives there, so I was fine with losing. And we kind of still have the summon team going, even though it doesn't seem like it. I'm investing everything into this whale right now, so I'm committing to a summon team. And the shark is a great summon unit. So when a friend faints, it'll gain stats. And you'll see now, the shark tempo, if you get an early shark to turn 7 or 8, just put it on your team, and you don't have to do anything else to it. Just put it on your team for a round or 2, and let it thrive. It'll get you a couple wins. So look at this huge camel. I don't know if we're getting through this one. I think I'm thinking the next battle. Yeah, they got the meat bones on their pets, so they have a lot of attack. And there's the turkey. Turkey is the summon meta, so it'll stat up all the pets we bring onto the team. And we're still using a whale on our level 2 ant, which is just ridiculous. There are probably so many pets I could have put in instead of this. Yeah, taking losses or draws. Draws I'm fine with. I do not want to keep losing. Alright, 2 potential level ups, and look at that. We sell the level 2 kangaroo, potentially the strongest unit on the team. I think the shark's probably stronger at this point, but shark is getting sniped a lot by dolphins. There's another dolphin. Oh, it's a big hippo. Alright, alright. So yeah, this team has been stagnant for a while, right? But we're not really losing. If I was losing games, I would have put units in here to help. And like got a better unit up front. But we're just kind of stagnant. So my goal is, let's get a level 2 turkey. Level 2 turkey, and then really, we have 3 units, 3 slots we can change. The shark is great, but like I said, I'm not invested in this shark right now. I can get rid of it, no problem. So a fly is incredible. There's another turkey, and there's a chocolate. So might as well throw the chocolate on the whale, get it level 3. And if you've never used whale mammoth before, especially if you get the whale to level 3 early, it is absolutely incredible the sheer amount of stats you get. And we're about to see it in action. So we see turkey fly. Look how big this shark is right now. It's so ridiculous. So I was like, oh, maybe the shark can't go. I had that thought for like a second. And then I bought the turkey, and then I was like, yeah, no, I want this mammoth. Mammoth has to come in. So you'll see here as well, these turkeys, we have a level 2 turkey. And the turkey gives 6-4 in buffs. So we brought this turkey in separate, and you see this level 1 turkey that we just brought in has higher stats. So we're basically going to combine these turkeys eventually to get the stats. But before we do, the reason we sold the shark is to keep the turkeys separate. We're going to bring in this mammoth to get the double turkey buff on it. And it's kind of a little min-max. It doesn't necessarily make the team stronger in the moment, but we're just maximizing the stats in the moment. So when we do make further pivots, or we do eventually bring in the last unit, we were efficient with everything. So it feels good. We feel like if we win, those moves probably helped. If we lost, well, we gave it the best shot. So it's all good. And level 3 mammoth, I mean, it's just 6-6 in stats. Look at our level 1 turkey. I mean, they're bigger than our summons now. So at that point I was like, oh man, the separate turkey is actually incredible. Let's get some snipe protection. Some equipment. This is always what I do in my games. I go as long as I can with no equipment. And then I get to a certain point where I'm pretty satisfied with the team, and I'm like, alright, let's just spam equipment on everything for a couple of rounds. And then once I do that and get equipment on everything, then I'm like, okay, can we do anything else? Can we have any more fun with this team? So turkey fly, not inventing the wheel at all by any means, but mammoth whale, I know it's been used a good amount, but I feel like people default to a lot of other units. Where if you have a whale that's leveled up, even level 2 early enough, and then you get the mammoth mushroom, it's just the strongest thing ever. So you see, we pivot, and we immediately get level 2 Wolverine. So now 4 friends hurt, remove 4 health from all enemies. Removing that health over time should really help us, because we're doing a bunch of chip damage with our summons, right? And they have Dodo Leopard, which is incredibly scary, but we have the mushroom on the turkey, and they snipe the turkey. So it kind of works out perfect. There's the health reduction. So our summons kill. Everything at 1 health. So health reduction overkill. And it's an easy cleanup. So it felt great. We still have the 3 lives. 1 win to go. This is a very satisfying run in Turtle Pack because it pretty much felt dominant the whole way through, even though we weren't a super high roll. Like, I was rolling for stuff for a while. I wasn't very efficient with a lot of turns. We didn't have equipment for a long time. And then things kind of just all came together in the end. And look how massive this team is. They even have stakes in the back. It's just crazy how large this team is. The chili is ridiculous. But with the summons and the mushroom and having the stats from the mammoth, if we didn't have this mammoth, that was a loss. I think if this was a lot of other pets, that game was a loss. Which is crazy because we won it kind of convincingly. So yeah, this is going to be a one and done. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you in the next one.